Okay, so we went the distance with assault loan, and then we got our asses whooped because four endurances in the sideboard, wild, and then we just got it straight opposed by mono black. So let's see how game three goes. Let's see if we can bring it back. Let's go for a solid 3-2. I think that mono black was tough because I don't think I kept good hands. And at the same time, I felt like game two, like kind of, I don't want to go down two cards. I could have also maybe like saved up some lands, but I don't know that it would have done much of a difference. There has to be a way to win that matchup. Gotta be a way. The Assault Loan matchup, though, for sure, was not good. Damn, nobody's playing on Sunday, I guess. Sadness. Let me text my mom. Hey, mom. Damn, we're getting. It's like I get a full. I get a full. Yeah, we'll keep. Let me see. Four lands. Four lands. Interaction. Crab. Sure. Oh, we got U2'd. I feel like nobody in the practice. Nobody in practice wants to get like out my me, and then I get in here. And I'm just like, beautiful. I maybe didn't want to shock in there, but anyway, let's see what happens. I just want to get the dual source out. So, what are we playing here? Oops, we're about to get scammed. That's fine. This is a pretty scam. Yeah, so they're just gonna take one drown. Probably not the best hand to have against Rakdos because we just don't have a lot here. But it's good that they don't have Ragavan. It's good that they didn't bolt us. That's always fun. Ooh. So, there's some, I'm sure that there's an argument for pulling a drown here. I just personally think that we just gotta start running. Against Homeboy over here. So let's grab Sewers just to smooth our draw out. Sure. I don't think we need another drown. Do we need another drown? Actually, interaction here. Just in case they grab this one. Tough call. I think I'm going to keep it. That might be the wrong call here. But I just feel like since we have, you know, at least 24 more cards for sure milled, I think that we can handle, particularly if they try to strip us of this drown, right? Let me just have another one held up. 3 drowns in the first 9 cards, though, is kind of wild, personally. Got the land drop opponent, right? Yeah. Ooh, they got a fetch. That's fine. I'm gonna punish them on the fetch. So what are we doing here? Terminate. Bowmasters. That's fine. So that's totally fine. Love it. Sure. So this is a dream start against them, I think. Because now we just sit back, relax, chill, max, relax, and all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. I'm gonna keep fetching while it's... there's the Croxa. There's the Kruxa. Yeah, we're So they can't do shit with the Crocs until next turn anyway. And now we're just gonna hold up counter magic. Now we're just gonna hold up counter magic, and next turn they're gonna be down to at least 19. And we just kind of take it from there. Let's see if they make their land drop. Let's do a little reconnaissance meanwhile. So Molten Collapse, this looks like a pretty, yeah, this is a pretty standard list. Okay, so they're like, no thank you. Yeah, they're pretty cooked. Okay, so against Rakdos, I don't want Surgical. Surgical's not good. Push is great. Crypt Incursion. Yeah, I think they're running enough creatures for Crypt Incursion to be fun. Sorry, I'm putting my quarters in. I don't know that we need engineered explosives. Bridge is great. Bridge is fire. Does Tasha's go deep? Not really. Trimatashas. Bring in another Baleful. Bring in EE. 200 explosives. No need for long goodbye. Trimatashas. That seems like a solid list. Let's try that. I don't know if the Soul Guides are good. Like recurring Crocs is a sad face, but at the same time, like I feel like we just Crypt Incursion that out, you know? I've played this matchup a couple different ways, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, so our game 2 hands, starting hands have been Dookie Butthole. This one is decent. It's not the best, but I think we're gonna keep it because Tasha's is gonna hit them like a house. Particularly if we can grab Crocs, so that'll be dope. And you still want to mulligan against Scam. So let's see, they mull to 6. So I think that they're gonna have it here. But they're not, they're just gonna Thoughtseize. Take Crab, probably, that's my guess. Or take Tasha's. Or take Drown. Yeah, they took the Crab. Yeah, so no turn 1 fun for me. Thoughtseize Bug, please. Please, Thoughtseize Bug. Asking God for Thoughtseize Bug. Rats. All right. We're gonna go look for our Surveil land. That's what we're gonna do here. So Thoughtseize is a great start for them. Yeah. So they're fetching. Do that relatively. Maybe they dash in Ragavan here. That'd be sadness, but that would be the way to do it. No, they regularly Ragavan here. Okay. I think we have to get, but the 1 black up. Y'all know what that means. That means they can bring that homie back. All right, well, Surveil land. Sewers, I want to see what's coming up next. Let me fix my draw. Yeah, you know, I think a land is fine. I think I do want land. I want 4. Okay, so Fractured Sanity coming up. So let's see. They're probably going to want to hit me first. My guess is that they have Reanimation in their hand. So unless they want to like play something first step. Yeah, that's fine. Ugh, would have really loved a crab. It is what it is. Blood Moon? Blood Moon? What are we doing here? Double black. No. Well, my guess is that there's going to be Bowmasters here, so I'm going to take, probably going to take a tinkle here. Oof, brutal. Ugh. Ah, love it. Love to see it. I feel like we're the beatdown right now, right? Because like no Blood Moon. Even if they do resolve a Blood Moon. Yeah, I feel like we're the beatdown. Maybe I'm wrong. 3 cards in hand. No, maybe it doesn't benefit us to be doing that. I don't know. Magic is hard. 3 cards in hand. If it's Blood Moon, we're kind of screwed. But like, there's nothing that they're going to be playing that's going to like scare me too much. I think maybe we just keep. Ah, well, famous last words. Let's be aggressive. Why are we running this list if not to be aggressive? What did we hit? We did not hit Croxa. That sucks. All right, well, that's fine. My thinking here is that we have answers, right? We're at 17, it's early games, and they only have 3 cards in hand. So my thinking here is, you know, let them snowball. They've got no massive threats that they're going to throw down. I guess they could like hard cast Grief, which is fine. Sure. Douthy. Totally fine. Grabbing a drown doesn't do shit to us. We want the swamp down. That way we can keep Fatal Push up. Nice. Okay. Did we hit the Croxa? We hit the Blood Moon, but we did not hit the Croxa. That is sadness. Oh, we did hit the Croxa. Okay, sweet. So that makes our lives a lot easier. Now I think we just resource denial them. Now we just like start Field of Ruining them, and I think that that's the way that we go there. I think I take the Dothy here, just because, and they're gonna have some sort of reanimation effect. Or actually 5. Yeah, let's wait to have Drown up. Let's do that. No need. Cool. Thinned out a land there. Field of Ruin, and we can grab another swamp. Yeah. Okay, so during upkeep, let's pop a Blood Crypt. We're gonna go double island on that. And like, obviously it doesn't really matter, but really what we're doing is just thinning the deck out here. They definitely have the reanimation effect in hand. Boom! Okay. Well, GG. Weird. So 4 treasure tokens. And so we beat Scam. 2-0. Millboy. Reggie Dredgy Miller here. Killing Scam Killer. That was a quick one. Let's go again. Let us go again. I feel like the more that I think about this, the sadder I get. Okay, so we finally are not going first. Yuck. Wow, what a bad hand. Oof. Keep. I feel like we bin Tasha's here, right? Keep 3 land up. We just don't know whether Tasha's is going to be good here. Tasha's almost like a sideboard card nowadays. Let's bin the Tasha's. Alright, what are we playing against here? What are we going against? Mono. Maybe we wanted the Tasha's. What is this, Affinity? Control? We'll grab our Surveil land. I dislike the basic though. I feel like that means they're not going to be searching for free. Capenna Islands though, that's fun. Ugh, control. Ugh. Never a fun game. Like the basics though, that's an interesting choice. I don't need this Field of Ruin. Ice. Sure. God, that's annoying. Alright, well, joke's on you. It's like have to try to get this value out, right? Like, I guess like I could have held up the crab, but... Oof, search for me, baby. Nice. Nice. What do you grab in Triumph? Breeding pool. What is this? Ardent plea. What is this? Cascade. Alright, well, let's go hunting for the combo here. Love that they had to do this on their turn, though. So what is it? Boseiju, Omnath, Lorien Revealed. Oh, it's Footfalls. Lol. Yeah, so we're gonna grab Footfalls. And I think that that's, yeah, okay. Oh, baby, I love it. Okay, Footfalls. Shazbit. So Surgical, very good. Tasha is very bad. Incursion. Is Crypt Incursion good? No, I don't know. quarter. Bridge, very good. Explosives. Hibernation. Extirpates. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I feel like we're pretty jazzed. We're like way overboarded here by like miles and miles. I'm wondering, who do I take out against Footfalls right now? I guess the fatal pushes aren't great. Lanterns? Sure. I guess the crypt incursions aren't great either. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. I don't think that this is going to be able to race them. Better. I feel like we do want double crab here. So that first hand was just slow, and it's just not going to help us versus it just doesn't do much for us. Yeah, knows. Do I play out crab on turn 1 here? I probably do, because I want to go 6 deep. I really have to be finding, you know, a rhino here. Really got to be doing it. So even if they're like, even if they are icing me, or even if they're like, you know, spending some time to ley line mining this crab, I have to. Did they keep a 1-lander? They kept a 1-lander. That's not good, opponent. Opponente. That is sad. So I don't think it matters if we sewers here, because we don't have anything up anyway. So I think it's better if we sewers, because we're not going to be on curve. Sure. Unsafe targets. I wonder if they have Flusterstorm? What do we got in here? Oboro? Yeah, I guess we do to Hardcast Fractured. That's fine. We're gonna be thirsty for lands anyway. Oof, we have the Crashing Footfalls and the Endurance. Oh, we're gonna have to be really careful. We gotta be careful. Okay, so we can't just rip. We need backup here. The good news is that they kept a 1-lander. So 1 island cycle. Sure. So we get to keep up, and I'm assuming that they also have Footfalls. Okay. I wonder if it's like better for us to surgical the Endurance. These are the thoughts that I have. I can't ice. So there's a crashing footfalls that's out of play, right? And so my thinking here is it's probably better to grab the endurance. Because like we can deal with a couple footfalls, but like what we really can't deal with right now is an endurance. Ooh, come back, opponent. Come back. We were having fun. Yeah, so them exiling the crashing footfalls is good for them because I maybe should have taken the footfalls on, what is Xander's Lounge grab? Island Swamp Mountain. Yeah, like to me there's a high probability of just wasting that surgical with like I don't know if they were running Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm, but it's just like I'm almost wondering if we just don't grab the endurance here. That's the place that I'm coming to. It's kind of like I could grab the footfalls and then just deal with the one coming out. But the endurance is what really pulls the game plan here. And I just two engineered explosives, 2 bridges. I feel like I have enough to deal with the footfalls. Versus I don't have anything in hand right now to deal with the endurance. At least I don't see, like, I guess I have the soul guides, but what's going on, opponent? What can I help you with? Are they net decking, or maybe they're like looking up? Maybe they're looking it up. Maybe they're trying to figure out what to do with me here. I'm gonna go another 6 deep this next turn. And I want to be doing stuff on their turn so that they can't force me. And all that fun stuff. At 3 mana, they can, if they go 3, if they pull their like Cascade enchantment here, I think it's just worth it. Oh no. Torres, come back. That sucks. It would really suck to win this game off of a connection error, because I feel like this is an interesting scenario to be in that I would like experience with. Essentially, like, we have some prime targets in the graveyard, right? We could either strip the endurance, which is the scariest for our game plan. Okay, he's back. Well, they're back. Or we grab footfalls. I think it's just, it depends on whether we are... Okay, cool. So Oboro is actually... Oboro is good here because then we can just hard cast out Fraxan if we want to. We can also return this sucker. Alright, what's going on here? So, there's another Footfalls. Oof, that's delicious. Okay, so there's only one Footfalls left in deck that they can go for. Sure. They do draw into the land that they need. They don't have any instant speed enablers right now, I don't believe, right? Because Shardless Agent doesn't have Flash. Yeah, just Cascade. So there's no instant speed shenanigans here. So let's cycle. Let us cycle here. The ideal scenario is we oh, that's fun. Wait, didn't they search? Oh, they haven't searched yet. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so we're well set up here. We can go pretty hard. We can go pretty hard. I think that we're actually like really well set up here. Two endurance, two footfalls. The other footfalls is outside of the game. So I think we keep doing stuff on their turn. Are they gonna fetch? They do fetch. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Let's hit him with the trap. Let's make them use that that force if they have it. Mystical Dispute. So let's see, what do they got in here again? Two endurance. Two endurance. I wonder if we can get them down to like no cards in hand, I guess is my question. So let's try. I'm gonna try to yank the endurance here, bait it out. Or no. Maybe we take out the force of negation here? That feels better. Let's grab the force of negation. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so we're gonna grab out the force of negation. Doink. Let's see what they do. So they tried a force of negation. The surgical. Okay. They try to force of negation the surgical on the force of negation. So now let's now let's grab the endurance. Yeah, now we're gonna grab the endurance. And actually we can still, we just don't have to lose any life here. Okay, now we're grabbing the endurance. Boom! Okay. That's funny. Okay. Let's grab the one in the deck. They've got nothing else, and they've got nothing but an ardent plea. Okay, cool. It's their graveyard. They've got no other way. Omnath, Shardless, Gemstone Force, Footfalls, 24. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's grab both. Why not? Okay, cool. So we strip them of their endurance. Okay. And then, we are going to drown, counter, cast. Why does he keep doing that? The Mystical Dispute. And my thinking here is we just want to get the other Footfalls, if we can. Alright, so let's see what happens in here. Can we get the other Footfalls? Ugh. No, he didn't. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with the Footfalls next turn. That's brutal. But that's fine. So they're going to Ardent Plea. They're going to get their 4th Footfalls. We're going to be dealing with a lot of... We're going to be dealing with a lot of Rakdos. And hopefully we top deck something that helps. Hopefully we top deck one of our good goods here. I think we actually win because... Aha! Here we do. Okay. Add... Return... Yep. Then we're gonna hit him with glimpse. And I think chicken's done. Boosh! GG's, baby. Turtles. That was a funny one. So what we did there, right, was we correctly we're like, let's bait the force, because the force kills us here, right? So they force in response, and then we're like, excellent. Then we take the endurance, which they had in hand, figured that they had that in hand because of the way that they were playing. And when I think about, like, in terms of, like, the way that they were playing, quote unquote, you know, playing out the Rhino slow to me is like, whenever they suspend a Rhino, I'm like, okay, they can go, they think that they can go long. They think they got the endurance, right? Is the way that I interpret that. So I was like, okay, they probably have the endurance in hand. And then it was just a matter of having really the right mix. Like, having 2 surgicals is just so much fun there. Although the much better, I would have much rather have had an extra pate since we had, you know, 3 black sources up, because that just would have helped, and I ended up not taking a ton of damage. And I'm sure opponent was furious, because that's just such a shitty piece. But I was like, you know what, I have to defend that trap, because at the end of the day, that's the clock. And I was very correct. So sometimes it's not always good to go for the crashing footfalls. Sometimes it's much better to go for the tools that they have around that. And yeah, whatever, we survived a couple rhinos. It is what it is.